Student, how do you behave with your parents? Are you respectable to them? Let's read the lesson. There was once a boy who always treated his mother horribly. Oh my God. Shouting at her, insulting her. It did not matter to him how sad he made her. One day, without knowing how, he woke up in an immense and lonely place. He was sitting on a rock from which 4 huge pillars rose into the sky, appearing to support the entire world. He was all alone, but soon an enormous flock of crows with beaks made of steel landed on the rock and set about violently chipping away at it. After the crows left, a mysterious door in one of the pillars opened, and through it came a charming and pretty girl. Have you come to help us? That is great. We need all the people we can get. The boy was puzzled, and spotting his confusion, the little girl explained. So you don't know where you are. This is the center of the earth. These pillars support the whole planet, and this rock keeps the pillars in place. And how can I help you? Said the boy, confused. Well, to help look after the rock, of course. Anyone can see by your face that you are the best person for the job, answered the girl. The birds you saw are only increasing in number, and if we don't look after this rock, it will eventually crumble and everything will come crashing down. And what you see in my face? Exclaimed the boy, surprised. I have never looked after a rock in my whole life, but you will learn how, even if you have never done it. Here, look in this mirror, said the girl, holding one in front of the boy's face. The boy could see he now had the face of a bird, and his nose was gradually turning into steel. There he stood shocked and worried, not a word passing his lips. All those crows used to be children like you and I, explained the girl, but they decided not to look after the rock. Now that they are older, they have turned into evil birds. Up to now, you haven't done much to look after it. But now that you know, will you help me to preserve all this? The boy still didn't quite understand all this. He looked closely at the pillars and could see that each one was made of thousands and thousands of little figurines representing the best virtue, sincerity, effort, honesty, generosity. Closely inspecting the ground beneath him, he could see that the enormous rock was made up of little instances of children showing respect to their mothers, grandparents, brothers, sisters, and old people. What the crows were trying to do was cover over these instances by carving out scenes of shouting and insult. Next to his feet, he could see his own little carving, representing the last time he shouted at his mother. That image in such a strange place made him realize that the only thing keeping the pillars standing was respect. Respect was sustaining the world. The boy, filled with regret, stayed there and looked after the rock for many days. He carried out his task joyfully, going without sleep to repel every crow attack. He carried on until exhausted by his effort, he collapsed. When he woke up, he was back in his bed at home, and he didn't know whether it had all been a dream. However, what he was now sure of was that no crow would ever again get the chance to carve a picture of him shouting at his mother. Treated बर्ताव किया, insulting her, उनकी बेइज्जती की, appearing जाहिर हुआ, pillars सतून, mysterious पुरासरार, explained वजाहत की, surprised हैरान था, representing जाहिर कर रहा, exhausted थक गया, collapsed बेहोश हो गया. So, children, what was the boy doing wrong? He was treating his mother horribly. Describe the feelings of the boy when he woke up all alone. He was puzzled. He was confused. He was scared. What have you learned from this story? आपने इस कहानी से क्या सीखा? कि हमें अपने माँ बाप के साथ हमेशा तमीज़ से पेश आना चाहिए और उनका ख्याल रखना चाहिए, उनकी इज्जत करनी चाहिए.